While the free school uniform program is a source of great relief for the underprivileged, its contribution to the beautification of the country's schools is also evident. This is because it helps to showcase equality among school students from Colombo 7 to the jungles of the Wani. The program, which was successfully implemented for 9 years since its inception, turned into chaos in 2003. In 2003, the United National Front government, which was elected in 2001, received its first opportunity to implement the entire process of the free school uniform program, from the calling of tenders to gifting the uniforms to students. By that time, while a Minister of Education had been appointed, a minister in charge of school education was also appointed. The congestion of the fax machines in Isirupaya come the final day of the first school term was symbolic of the chaos in the free school uniform program, even when there were 2 ministers to oversee its implementation. For the first 4 months of the year, Grama Niladaris and divisional secretaries across the island had to bear a great burden while sending files to the Education Ministry, since the responsibility of issuing coupons for students to collect uniforms from school uniform cooperatives and the Samurdhi banks was vested with them.
This is a new program. In some areas, coupons which should have been given to parents have changed hands among Grama Niladaris. Some Grama Niladaris have received coupons for areas which are not under their purview. I think this is an internal matter and a problem that has occurred in the divisional secretariats.
As a result of the Education Ministry unloading its responsibility on the divisional secretariats, many students had not received their school uniforms even after the second term of 2003 had concluded.
There can be shortcomings in any system. Even in the most developed country in the world, the USA, not everything they do is successful. For example, people do not say that America made the right decision in going to Iraq.
Although such attempts were made to use examples of international relations, failures to justify the failure of giving school students their uniforms on time may be as a result of both ministers realizing that the system used for 9 years prior to this had worked seamlessly. In 2004, normalcy had been restored to the free school uniform program. The government, which came into power in January this year, should have thereby followed suit and distributed the free school uniforms which had been ordered by the previous government. The new government is now accountable for the entire process surrounding the free uniforms that will be distributed among students on the 4th of December. There are now signs that some unnecessary innovation may have been used for this simple task.
We studied this well. We found serious problems with the material being used. Therefore, we have decided to distribute the money among the 4.3 million school students. It will be gifted via a voucher. We will not simply give them the money because that would mean that they could use it for other purposes. We will formulate a proper system for this in the coming week. The money that will be given will suffice to purchase materials and to have the uniform tailored. They might even have some money left over afterwards.
Tomorrow on Action TV, we take a look at the facts and motivations surrounding the reintroduction of the coupon system, which failed in 2003 under the guise of a voucher system.